Yo, what's going on, guys? It's KingCatovic back, and I got my good friend
JemSoulex.
Yes, he's back here today for the first video ever on my channel, and today we're gonna have a full Halo 5 game review. We're gonna start this video off talking about the campaign in Halo 5, and my friend here, JemSoulex, has the questions, so go ahead and ask the questions.
Okay, first question. Would you recommend others to play the campaign?
I would, just so they could get the feel of the game and see how bad it is, you know?
Yeah.
What would you say?
I would say yes, but with a friend, I would say with a friend.
Just with a friend?
Yeah,
or
with
a few friends?
A few friends, not by yourself.
Alright, that makes sense. Alright, what's the next question?
We have, what difficulties would you do?
If you're playing by yourself, I would do normal.
Or maybe hard if you've been playing.
Yeah, if you're a little better hard, but it does get competitive with Warden. So
yeah,
but if you're playing with more than 2 players, then I would try Legendary just to have like some competitiveness in the game.
It hard, and you get more achievements for
yeah,
playing
you'll
Legendary.
also unlock more achievements. Yes, true.
And the next question, 1 through 10, how much did you enjoy it?
Probably, I would have to say 5.
5.
Yes.
Yeah.
You?
Maybe about the same, like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
6. Yeah.
Wasn't that fun, but still should go and try it out, of course, if you're getting the game. See what you feel about the campaign. I just didn't really enjoy it that much. There was a few missions where it's like 2 minutes and you do nothing besides listen and walk around, and there's like no good cutscenes in the game.
Yeah, there's something really interesting. No.
Yeah, the graphics are alright. It's not bad. It's pretty good. The game runs really smooth. I believe it's 1080p 60 frames.
No, I don't think it's 60. Yeah, it is 60.
Yeah, Microsoft will not put 30 frames on that game.
Yeah.
They'll lower the graphics just to have resolution up.
Okay.
Alright.
What do you think about the graphics? We were just talking about that.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I don't really pay attention to graphics too much. I pay attention more about the gameplay.
Yeah, same here. I definitely agree. Looking in the background though, in certain parts, like just looking off at the scenery, it looks really amazing.
Yeah, it does look good. The game
looks
doesn't
really
look bad
good.
at all. It's really good. They
They
did a good job.
What do you think about the gameplay? Like just the mechanics?
It runs good, like I said. Everything seems smooth. Everything runs fine. The cutscenes,
Like new
few
abilities
cutscenes.
and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like new abilities, dashing, Spartan charge.
it runs smoothly. I don't know what to say, really. Everything works just the way it should, I feel like. So you set it to whatever you want and it runs. It's pretty good.
Okay, and last question, would you play it again?
No.
No.
Would you?
No.
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 I did not have a good time the first time. Why would I have a good time the second?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now we're going to move on to the Halo 5 multiplayer. Okay, so JemSoulex, what are the game modes we have in the arena playlist?
Okay, we have 6 game modes. We have Team Arena, Slayer, Breakout, Free-for-all, SWAT, and Big Team Battle. So in Team Arena, we have Capture the Flag, Breakout, Slayer, and Strongholds. It's 4 versus 4 with variety.
Yes, it has a lot of different modes that you play on. So it's like, basically you're not only playing Slayer, like on the Slayer mode, you're doing more different things, which is fun. It keeps you not being bored on Halo 5.
Yeah, and you also have Breakout, which switches up the maps too.
Yes, so like in Slayer, which we'll talk about next, we'll just talk about Slayer. It's a minimum of 8 players, so it's 4 on 4. It's very competitive. I recommend having 4 friends with you in a party so you guys can communicate and try taking control of the maps and the power weapons. And do you have anything to say about Slayer?
Slayer is, I recommend, it's more competitive if you have friends.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So moving on to Breakout, we have 4 versus 4 elimination. You have the flag to either capture the flag or you kill all 4 opponents.
Yeah, so it's basically like search and destroy if you played Call of Duty, just with the flag in the middle. And except this mode doesn't have like a shield, so aim for the head. Yeah, so moving on, we're gonna talk about free-for-all, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You're by yourself, you don't have a fire team. And it used to be a minimum of 8 players, but they recently updated it to a minimum of 6 players, so you could actually get kills and not die from the back a lot like previously. And it makes more sense, and some of the maps are really small, like Regret and Truth, and you don't want to die after you get a kill.
Yes, that's very true. It can be frustrating when that happens. So moving on to SWAT, you have 4 versus 4, no shields, no motion tracker, just aiming straight for the head. This game mode is a lot more competitive and it actually helps your aiming when you're trying to shoot people in the head.
Yeah, so basically the key to winning in SWAT is shooting them in the head. I think it's a one shot, one kill. So definitely aim for the head, definitely practice your aiming skills and shoot them in the head. It's a really fun and competitive game if you get the hang of it pretty much.
Yes, also aiming for the body, it takes 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah, so definitely aim for the head, try to like perfect that. Yeah, so the last game mode in the arena playlist is Big Team Battle. So in Big Team Battle, you have a minimum of 16 players, which is 8 versus 8, and you play in modes like Slayer, Capture the Flag, and Strongholds.
Which all these game modes are on big opened up maps.
Yes, they are on different maps compared to Team Arena, Slayer, Breakout, Free For All, and SWAT.
Yes.
It has its own set of maps. So we're going to move on and talk about the Halo 5 Guardians online maps. We have a total of 11 maps.
So we have Coliseum, Eden, Empire, The Rig, Plaza, Overgrowth, Fathom, Regret, Truth, Orion, and Pegasus.
Alright, so let's start off talking about Coliseum. So basically we have two sides, a blue side and a red side, which mostly every map starts off with a blue side and a red side. And basically in this map you have some power weapons like the rocket launcher and the sniper rifle. And you also have a scatter shot at the bottom of the map.
So for the most part at this map, people are usually at the red side with rockets and a snipe. So it's really all about controlling the red side and getting those power weapons.
Yes, the red side is definitely the key to winning, and controlling the power weapons and staying at red side, you could pretty much win the game with 4 teammates that you could communicate with.
Yes.
And you also on the red side you have a DMR, so you also have another range weapon, and you could easily just destroy your enemies from left, right, and mid.
You also have SMG right near that also.
Oh yes, you do. SMG, so you're stacked.
You're stacked.
Stay on the red side, guys. You're gonna win the game.
So our next map is Eden. On Eden we have rocket launcher, sniper, Hydra, shotgun, and we also have the light rifle. For the most part, Spartans usually like to be where the rocket launcher is. If you take control of that side with the power weapons, you're pretty set to go.
Yes, most likely you'll win the game with these weapons. Especially if you're good with the Hydra, you have an advantage, because that weapon is really powerful if you know how to use it. So you could definitely destroy a person with a rocket with the Hydra and a person with a sniper with the Hydra. So definitely take advantage of the Hydra. Don't just run over it, because a lot of people do. I see a lot of people do not pick up that weapon. When I'm on blue side, I usually run to red and just get it myself. Now let's move on to Empire. Empire is like a little remix version of Eden. I feel like they're really similar. Like the way the texture is and the geometrics and stuff. Like in Empire with a shotgun spawn is similar to where it is in Eden, but except of going up and down, and like that's basically what switched up. In Eden, you'll go up to get the shotgun. In Empire, you'll go down. You know what I mean? It's pretty...
Yeah. So the power weapons on Empire are shotgun, plasma caster, and overshield as your armor ability. For the most part, if you're playing this game, you want to use a stopwatch for the overshield, because overshield spawns every 2 minutes.
Yes, that is really important. That's the key to success. Get a stopwatch and win the game, because you need to count down that overshield, because I see a lot of enemy teammates do that and it makes us really angry because we don't use it, because we're not really that much of game nerds.
So the next map is the Rig. Power weapons on Rig are Scattershot, Sniper, Plasma Caster, and Invid. For the most part, people like to stand in the tower with snipers, so to deal with that, I recommend grabbing the Plasma Caster.
Yes, take them out. Destroy them with the Plasma Caster.
And grab Shotgun and
We hate
Invid.
campers.
Grab Shotgun and Invid. That really helps a lot too.
Yes, it's a really good map. It's one of my favorites on the game. Yeah, so next up we're going to talk about the Plaza and Overgrowth. And I mentioned these both together because they are really similar. I believe like Overgrowth is a remix version of Plaza. Let's talk about the power weapons in Plaza. So we got
Sniper,
Overshield, Hydra,
you can grab Hydra, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Just take control. Basically, in this map, you just need to take control of the sniper and camp up there, really.
Yeah.
And if you have a Hydra, that's even more help. But definitely in this game, it's really competitive. Keep time of that overshield. That will win you the game for the most part. Just control that.
Also, Hydra is really useful for dealing with the sniper if you can get a hit on him with it.
Yeah, and then in Overgrowth, we're gonna talk about like why it's similar. It just feels like the same exact map. Like on blue side in Plaza, where the little hallway is the same in Overgrowth. Instead of being blue, it's like a grayish color.
Yeah.
And the power weapons on this is really overpowerful.
Yeah,
Do you want to mention? Let's talk about on one side of the map. You get what power weapons you get on one spawn of the map, and then on the other spawn of the map.
Well, on one spawn you have just the sword and then a battle rifle, and then on the other side you have shotgun and invisibility, which are right next to each other, which makes it very overpowered.
So definitely go straight for that. If you spawn on the side with shotgun and invid, get those and take control of the game. The beginning is yours if you're good with these weapons.
Railgun spawns in bottom mid, so grab that too.
Yes, definitely get railgun too. It will help you.
So next we're going to talk about Fathom. The power weapons are railgun in top mid and invisibility on bottom mid. This map is a pretty good map. It's very fair and everything's in the middle.
Yeah, this is a really enjoyable map. I definitely love it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the community does. It's really fair and it's fun and it's not stupid. It's not a simple design. It's like it's fun.
Also avoid falling in the middle, because
you don't want to die.
You can die. You can drown.
Yeah. Alright, next we're going to talk about the worst map in the game in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, Truth. Basically, it's a circle, it's stupid, I hate it, and the 3 power-ups or power weapons in this is Plasma Caster, the Invisibility, and the Sword. And basically, this map is just designed for nades, and you blow up and you're dead. They just come out of nowhere from every side.
And you really can't hide anywhere, like
you just get naded pretty much wherever.
You can't get away. You can't run away in that map. So our next map is Regret. For the power weapons here, we have 4-rod cannon and overshield. Overshield spawns in bottom mid. 4-rod cannon spawns on top ramp. You're going to want to grab one of those or try to grab both. Definitely grab both. Also, Needler spawns inside one of the rooms. It's an enclosed room that helps to deal with 4-rod cannon as well.
Basically, also to win this map is keep track of overshield and get it. And also, Fuel Rod Cannon definitely will help alongside with OV. It's a good map in my opinion. I enjoy it.
Yes, it's a lot more.
It's better than Truth at least.
Yeah, you can get away. Like it's a lot better.
The last 2 maps in this game that we're gonna talk about is Orion and Pegasus. These 2 maps are not in the game anymore. Orion was taken out due to like spam and spawn trapping or something like that with the sniper, so they just decided to get rid of it and update it probably in the future and get it back in. I love the map. It was a really good map, and I hope it does make its return to Halo 5 because we need a map that was dominant like that map was. And Pegasus, I don't know why they took Pegasus out. It was an ugly map. I didn't really like it. If you took control of tower, you automatically win. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird map.
Well, it's not that they took Orion and Pegasus out. They just took it out of multiplayer. So those game modes, those maps aren't online.
Yeah, they're not online. They're still in the game, but they're not.
They're in custom.
Like, custom game, but they're not online. They're taken out. Okay, so we have a new mode to the Halo series, and it's called Warzone. This is a really big update or upgrade to the game, to the Halo franchise. It's basically there's 2 modes in the playlist of Warzone. There's Warzone, and then there's Warzone Assault.
So in Warzone we have 12 versus 12, and you have to capture all 3 of the bases, and once all 3 bases are captured, you have to destroy the core. You can win by killing Spartans, killing AI, or destroying the core.
Yeah, so basically also you use like these, it's like a, what's it called, the level up system?
Oh yeah, leveling up system.
So like basically you start off on level 1, you work your way up 2, 3. When you get to 3, you unlock other weapons from your requisition certification packs and stuff like that. So level 3 you get to use the battle rifle, but you start off as every other game, pistol and assault rifle. So as you're leveling up, you're unlocking these other weapons, and I believe there's a SMG, DMR, battle rifle, and then these, like, you have your attachments to them. So whatever you unlock through the packs, you can select within the rec system in the game.
So in Warzone Assault, it's pretty similar. You still have 12 versus 12. One team is defending and the other team is attacking.
And I believe it's only 1 round, right?
It's just 1 round. It's a quick game and it's really fast.
So it's better to be on the defending team rather than being on offense. All you gotta do is defend, and it depends what. All right, now let's move on to the end of this video and speak about the pros and cons in Halo 5. We're gonna start with spawns, the spawning system, and how it works.
So with the spawns, you should usually spawn near your teammates to make it a lot easier. But sometimes you spawn on the other side of the map, having to deal with 2 to 3 to even 4 people all at once, and that's not fun.
Yeah, it gets annoying because I remember this one game where I was getting my health back. I hid underneath in one of those tunnels in regret, and guess who spawned to the left of me? It wasn't my teammate. He spawned, turned right, shot me once, and I died.
And also you spawn and have grenades in your face, or you get sniped in the head.
Yep. And now let's talk about the maps.
Okay, so now we have maps, which we mentioned before. We don't really have much variety. It's just remixes, same stuff.
Yeah, and basically, like, there isn't a map on this map that makes you get excited over. Like, yay! It is Plaza! Oh, I can't wait to play on Regret and Truth! Yay!
None of these maps are original. That's pretty much what I have to say.
Yeah, it's boring.
Okay, so now we have Sprint, which makes it easier to get quick kills, but it also can be frustrating for the person who keeps dying, because with Sword, you can run up to someone, kill them, and then kill the next person, and then kill the next person. And same thing with Shotgun. I've managed to kill 3 people with a shotgun in a row, just running up to them.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Alright, let's talk about the grenades. So, basically, the skill in this game is to know how to throw grenades at, like, a right part of the map, or throw, like, at them in a way. I don't know, you just gotta be really skilled at throwing grenades, apparently, and then shoot them, like, once or twice and they're dead. I hate the grenades in this game. I feel like you should only have 2 or 4 in hand, not 6. It's too much. Or like 1 of each grenade. Do you have anything to say about the grenades, Jem?
So with grenades, you can strategize with them. You can throw them off the walls. You can throw them right behind you and get quick kills with them. So they can be useful, but you shouldn't be able to carry more than 2 or 3, honestly.
Alright, now let's move on to ban system. This is a subject I really want to point out and talk about, because I like the idea of banning somebody if they keep on backing out of a match, because it's affecting the other players because they don't replace a new player from the person that's backed out. But the thing that I don't really like about ban system is when you get banned for 9 hours. 20 minutes is enough, you know what I mean? Like 20 minutes should be the max, not an hour, not 2 hours, not 9 hours. Some people get mad and they just quit. Some people lag out because their connection's not that good, so they shouldn't be getting banned for over 9 hours. That's like crazy. You know what I mean? So, Jem, you got anything to say about this?
So I have had some times where I win games and I get banned for 2 hours, or I win games and I get banned for 9 hours. So the ban system really needs to be fixed. You should only be banned for like 5-10 minutes, but no more than that, to be honest. So next we have the ranking system, which after 10 games you get qualified for a certain rank, and then you get matched up with those people of the same rank. The problem is that you get matched up with people who are higher ranked than you, so that it's a pretty uneven match.
Yes, definitely. Because when me, JemSoulex, and our 2 other friends played, we had a diamond, 2 platinums, and a gold on our team, and we were versing a team that was all diamond. So it doesn't really work the way we thought it would work, but I guess it's alright. It's not the best, but sometimes it works. But like, we don't match up with champion level players. At least we've matched up with Onyx players. We're not even Onyx, or our friends are not Onyx, but we've matched up with them, and yeah, the outcome was we lost. And the last thing that we want to touch upon is the way that the maps are generated. So like, let's say we just played on Coliseum, we won, great, next match we get Coliseum again. It's like, oh, okay, we play it again, we win or lose, and we get Coliseum again. I don't know why the game does that, but it really needs to be fixed, because I don't want to play on Coliseum 3 times in a row and play on like a map like Plaza once the whole day. So that's the end of this review. Please share your thoughts and opinions about this game down below. Thank you, JemSoulex, for reviewing the game with me.
No problem. I enjoyed being here.
I will definitely be making more review videos on upcoming Halo 5 updates, so make sure you subscribe to get more information and reviews on these maps, on Arena, Warzone, whatever the case may be. And huge shout out to JemSoulex here. Subscribe to him, check out his content. He's currently doing a walkthrough or let's play on the game Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it's definitely dope. Check it out. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. KingCatovic, we out.